Blessings and salutations, wonderful, wonderful subscribers, watchers, vibers, high vibers. I'm Sunny the Urban Tarot. Welcome. I just thought because tomorrow's Mother's Day, for those who even resonates to it, this is like, I want to do like an Empress read. Probably an Emperor read for Father's Day, but I want to do an Empress read for those who really in this imperfection, but headed in the right direction of being a true empress and embodying the title of a mother. Shout out to you. Amen. God bless you. So this is a read for you collectively. Okay? God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, and abundance. Your direction through your grace, through our angel, ancestors, and spirit guides. Please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good. All the Empress, loving, abundance, need to see for the highest good. Amen. Thank you kindly. See what we have for you, wonderful collective. Because this is not the love for you, I promise. This is the highest good, please, to resonate and confirm what you already know. Even if it's not one of the best days, you need to hear this on today. Okay, let's see. Alright, this is the throne energy. The collective Empress. Throne energy, please. I was seeing this. I did keep seeing the Seven of Cups. But with this Seven of Cups, you see how they're looking at those cups? It's nothing in these cups because what's in there is what you see. It's not the bad or the good. It's what basically showing the truth is coming. React with grace because you have all the options. So many is confusing because you have so much control. And it's just all about the perception of how you're looking at it. What's in them cups? What do you want to put in it? Because it look like they're empty because it's up to you. You got so many cups to fill. And it's not to the place where it's overwhelming. It's because of all the hats and, what is it? All of the gifts that you have, you know. Seven of Cups, look at Snow White. Wasn't it seven dwarfs? Let's see. Oh. Not unbothered, nonchalant, not a front. And it shows that even the scared and I put intimate, it's supposed to be intimidated and afraid. Because it's like, yo, to see so many cups, it's like, oh, you're good at this, you're great at that, you're amazing at this. And it's like, holy shemangas. Wait. Can I handle all these cups? But if you look at it, how you're looking, you're just a giant at them cups. And cups is, let's see what we have. Empress, please. Empress collective energy for the highest good. Yes. Yeah, 10 swords. Troubles you didn't see coming, of course. Of course. 8 of swords. Sense of humor, super funny. You regret if anyone else influenced your decision. Pinocchio, Geppetto, puppet or puppet master, cut the strings. Mature and stable. And let me tell you, I don't need all of these, but I'm going to tell you what else is here because this is such a big collective. There's so many wonderful energies out here. But I'm going to tell you, OMG, your chakra, your sacral, you feel your heart is abundant. And because of that, it's going to receive so much. Now, before I just continue to tell you, I'm going to tell you what else is here. I see Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The chakra heart, I love. Oh my gosh. This is so empressy. Okay, it says submissive sexually. Yes, I did my eyes around because it's like, oh, this empress is, I guess. Okay, let me just keep going. Financial freedom choices. That's the Ten of Pentacles. Pocahontas, sweet native healer, and spiritual. If this is not giving me so much empressy, yeah, it's giving empress. It really is. OMG. What's this? But guess what? It was flipped. The self-sabotage. That's where you get intimidated or overwhelmed, and sometimes it comes out in anger, or it comes down with second guessing, you know? But it's showing, like, how many times have you came through? How many times that fear was lying to you? So what it's showing is that with all these options, and it's intimidating, it's confusing, but with this scared, it goes into this Snow White, right? And with Snow White retreats like hermit mixed with the Seven of Cups. You know, it's trying to really look at these options. And then the more you look at it, the more you see that it becomes more like, okay, I really am able to decipher which ones I need and which ones I don't. There becomes this Ten of Swords. You start knocking things out, put in the things that was jumping the line. You know, you was already like, certain things you was considering. And then here come a mother plucker, just jumping the line and just easily got themselves out the way. Because you was like, wasn't even thinking about that. You was still doing your to-do list. And they just was like, hey, let me get on your nerves. And you was like, okay, here, get out the way. And with that Eight of Swords, it's like, am I being too hard on people? Am I? Because this is like, and then it's the sense of humor, super funny, like, nah, because I've been really good. I've been good to people. I've been balanced, and maybe they take that for a joke. And then it's like when you regret the decisions, if anybody else influenced your decision, it's showing that this is a major oracle. This is more or less like, it's like, I just want to be sure. But what's showing is the strings, the Pinocchio with Geppetto, is like, who's controlling this? Who are you lying to yourself? Or who? It's like, because it's showing mature and stable, capable of doing whatever you need to do and handle all the things that you need to handle and eliminate those that don't need to be in your space. Oh, awesome sauce. Should we get some clarification? Why not? It's for Empress. Get some clarification, please. Collectively for love and life and all that's going on in your life right now. What you need. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. What blew off this table? What blew off the table was mature and stable, because you like, I don't know about that. I'm feeling like I might just blow off this table, shake the table. Like, I want to lose it and stop always being the person that got it. Like, I don't want to be the person. I don't feel like being an empress. Yes, but guess what? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And guess what? It looks really good on you, because you wouldn't even want nobody else making these choices. Clarification, please. Clarification for our wonderful Empress Collective. Let's see. What are you scared and intimidated about? Oh. The manifestation. Whether or not are you seeing things. It's like that Five of Cups is the Five of Buckets is covering your eyes. You're scared because you don't even see your manifestation with that Queen of Pentacles. You don't see. You do not see that stability, fertility, And how stable. And with the Snow White, hiding among stronger floors, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Death and Seven of Wands. Oh, did I say that's Gemini here? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, but it's showing that Snow White, even when you retreat to look at these options that seems pretty intimidating, we have the Seven again with the Seven of Wands. So it's looking at it like, okay, you're looking at these options, you're going in, you're looking at how you're maneuvering it, and you're just taking a minute to see which ones is good, which ones is bad, how you're going to maneuver it. And then you're starting to gain this faith over fear, like this Peter Pan energy, like, I think I got this, I think I can do this. I think so then with this unbothered, nonchalant, not a front, it's the Chariot in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse. Put the Knight of Wands. Okay, sidebar. Now, in regarding to these options that you was looking, in regards to the options that you was looking at, and the time that you had to see which ones that you was going to keep and which ones you were going to toss away, it seems one of them that you tossed away is one of the options that you didn't want to, but you didn't see a victory in it because this passionate mother plucker was really coming in and out and moving all willy-nilly, and it's like, you know what, let me just act like I don't care, I don't need this, I don't care. Some victory there, and you end it. It was hard for you. Shout out to you, Empress. It's like, it was hard. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. You're like, I had to. It was too much. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, too delicate to work with. And it was too intricate. Look at that. All these cords on the floor. It was too intricate, too delicate. Thank you kindly. Alrighty, too delicate, too intricate. Four of Cups in reverse. And you was over it before, and now you reconsider it, and it just became too complicated. And it was like, no. And then you're still in your head about it, like, oh my gosh, because you know what? There's all this passion, and this mother plucker looked good, but it was, no. You could, and one thing about it, you can definitely see the fact that you're trying to make like you're not bothered, and it really is bothering you, is why you're in your head. Accept that it's bothering you. You're so human. It was really good. It was really passionate, okay, and distracting and intense. Okay, but you knew this mother plucker was not it. Nice on the eyes, but bad business. Because, okay, look. Let's see how it's coming out. In your head about the decision you made with the Emperor, and was it a victory there? You feel like it wasn't being held, Mother Plucker was not holding accountability, but with the Adam, you're like, could I deal with that? Because you see, it could be a victory because you know, even though it's like, you're considering it. And even with the sense of humor, super funny. Here we got the Popus in reverse. It's like you just want to just like go against your intuition, the confirmation. Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus. Yeah. Like, you know what, the funny part about it is you want to say, you know what, F it, let me just get back on it. I get it, and that's the funny part. You're like, I just want to just go against the grain and say, you know what, forget it, I'm going to do it. You got me shuffling again, laughing at that. I'm like, seriously. Yeah, it's funny, but you're like, no, it's not going to work because the Two of Pentacles is like, I can't juggle with it. too many lies, too many secrets, and it's funny to you that you're gonna go against the grain for something that you couldn't work with, knew was just all janky and low vibrational, and you was like, I'm gonna really go for it. I'm gonna really do that. And then it's like where you regret if anyone else influenced your decision. Here goes the temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. It's like because it just wasn't balanced, but you felt like it balanced out in other ways. But it wasn't because the Two of Cups is in reverse, because it still wasn't connecting. It wasn't feeling the same anymore. The balance wasn't there anymore. As much as it's everything that was going against, here go the Tower. As much as you felt like, you know what, I'm gonna deal with this no matter what. This is who I'm in control of this. But it got to the point, even if other people was like, oh, that look kind of crazy, that sound kind of crazy, are you sure? Even if nobody influenced, sometimes you sit there and think like, is this really right? And the Tower said, heck no. Who's pulling the strings in this motherfucking thing? Here go the Nine of Wands in reverse. Like you ain't too tired and you're not gonna protect and set up a perimeter over some puppet master Pinocchio lying to yourself. You ain't gonna protect that. No, you're not. No, you're not gonna set up a perimeter and get all worn out over something that's something that you need to cut the strings on. It's like, I'm gonna cut the strings. I'm not gonna defend that and and protect that. Like, no, that's not the job that you feel like you're putting in. You're an Empress. Yeah, it's too much work. Five of Wands in reverse. Like, who want to engage? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, no reciprocity. It's like it's not balanced. And I feel like even down to when I look at this particular card, even down to the Geppetto and Pinocchio, it's like, who's doing who a favor? You know? I was like, wait a minute. Let's really look at this whole thing. Where it shows where mature and stable, it almost did blow up the table, was the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Swords. So basically, you're hanging on to the fact, mature and stable to the fact that you're going to, it's like, when you weigh and judge, you're looking at the fact that what you're holding on to, if it have you in your head over BS, it's time to cut it. It's time to do what's fair and clear for your highest good. Okay? And there go the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is there again, down to the King of Swords, definitely putting an end to things. And it really was self-sabotaging, because it was like you was putting too much time on considering whether or not it was an option. When it was like, no, you can look at other things. Yeah. Advice and outcome. Ooh, what's that? You can look at other things. What is that? Movement to victory? Cancer energy? Yeah, it's like you spent enough time there. You did your duty. You got your good karma. And they got their bad karma, because the intentions says a lot and does a lot. Okay, let's see what we have. Advice and outcome for our wonderful Empress Collective. For love. Thank you kindly. Let's see. All right, so, what was you scared? What was the scared? What was the scared and trying to manifest and wasn't seeing? There you go, Taurus. Guided to the fact that there was a fear of the pain. Like, traditionally, knowing that what comes, and I'm going from what I read in this message, from engaging with that type of in and out instability, is going to just keep breaking your heart, and it's showing that what's for you ain't gonna do that to you. So when it's showing how you're looking at your options, ooh, and retreat it. Hold on, I see it. I see it. I see one face up right there. You looked at your options and retreat and felt like certain things you need to defend and certain you don't. It's time to get out your head. Yeah. It's time to make the decisions. Because it was like, am I wasting too much time on this? Am I protecting the wrong thing? Am I investing in the wrong thing? Yeah. And yes, it was like, it's like, getting out your head over the fact that certain things was wasting your time. And it just was a waste. It wasn't even supposed to be on your plate. And when as far as trying to be removing that in and out competitive energy, that was super sexy. I'm sorry. I just want to say that part too. Because that's why I was like, I don't need it. I don't Oh, and messy. Let's not forget messy, okay? And look what came out again. No victory there. Juggling. Like you could be juggling. You cute, but you ain't that cute. You know, because I'm cute. Huh, Empress? We what? Beautiful? Beautiful? Amazing? Not an option? Okay, that part. Put it to end because it was like, wait a minute, my friend. I reconsidered you and was really delicately working with you. But it's starting to look at the past, just like that throwback is looking a little janky now. Like, excuse me, do you see, you think you the prize when, hello? Not only am the prize, I'm just like, I shine. I'm the trophy. Excuse me, Empress, tell it. Being in your head, going back and forth like that, was that too harsh? You know, because at the end of the day, it's like, would I have a victory with that hard-headed mother plucker? Because he's an emperor in his own janky kingdom. Oh, it's clear to see happiness. It's clear to see that's where you want to be. It's clear to see there's an untold story. Truthfully, it is. I'm sorry. And that's why you keep being drawn to the son of my bunch. But let me tell you, they're juggling. They don't see it. That's why it's like, look, back and forth, you go back and forth from whether or not you make the sacrifice, even though it's like, it's funny to you, like, why they don't see this. Why they don't see it? Because what, the hangman, Pisces energy, because they sitting around, and it's in reverse. Let me say something. What this person see is that they can't hang around, to be honest, because they can't hang. Like I kid you not. Empress. They can't hang. I don't even think he know he an emperor. Or she. I don't even think they know their power. And honestly, no, I'm going to tell the truth. They do. But they, like I said, they got a little, their kingdom ain't as on point as yours. They don't see the powerful. It's like certain people, they want their table, they want to look the best at the table. They want everybody to look to them and need them. But when they see somebody coming in shining, coming with their own, or coming enough to bring something to the table to make their table better, it gets intimidating. Where they feel like they don't want to look inadequate, so they be like, I'm out. Well, let me get somebody that sees me the way I see this Empress. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, look at this mother plucker losing sleep. Oh, because even if you losing sleep over the fact that, look, I can't believe that I really entertained this. Like, I can't believe this right here got me so jammed up. And it's so janky. Yeah, it's not for you, but it's got you drawn. And when I say janky, when I'm trying to say nothing wrong with, like I said, love is blind. But what I'm trying to say, this person is not seeing it. They're the one that's blind. They looking at something that's lower grade as a better state because, like I said, I want to be repetitive because even down to you not wanting nobody to influence your decision, it's clarified by the lovers. The option. With the high priestess, intuitive, confirmation, feel like it's written. You don't want nobody else to tell you. Like, no. And it's more than just a passion. I feel like it's something because of the Six of Cups in reverse. It's a history. It's a past. It's something that you feel is a connection, an untold story that you clearly see. But it's you in your head about that. You know? I don't know. It's like even when they're in their head about it, it's still more of their ego, not their heart. Because we show these strings that's being pulled to where it's like, no, I'm not going to defend this BS. I'm not going to compete and fight when it's not even reciprocating. What that Queen of Pentacles do? She's too stable, able, nurturing, and mature. And she's not pulled by nobody's strings. Trying to heal. And the Ten of Swords is in reverse. It's like exactly, that's how it be with the Geppetto and Pinocchio. It's like, you think you need those strings. You think you can't make it on your own. You think that the person needs you and they're better off with you. But when you look at the stability to the point where, look, I'm not going to hold on to and be stuck in my head when they don't see it. If they don't see it, then I don't see it for them either. You know? What's that advice? Yeah. Look, justice in reverse with the Queen of Swords. It ain't fair, but that sword look like a big middle finger, my dear. Sorry, not sorry. And then here comes this Knight of Cups. So I said sorry, not sorry. Here comes sorry. Empress, just understand this. It's not a king. It's not a knight. I mean, it's sorry. It's a sorry. It's not an emperor. It's not nobody that's definitive. It's somebody that's still making moves. And just want to make sure they're cool with you. And I think you're well aware of that. That's why you've been having all these Tens of Swords. Like, this is not going to go well. But it's like, it doesn't happen overnight. As much as you want it to stop right now, and today, it takes more time. Because it is intense. And it's probably saying that as long as you look at some of your other options, whether inside or out, it might work out better for you. Because for your person, they got a lot of work to do. And that's between them and God. You're an empress. Till next time. Love and light.